We are at Wibracje Festival 2024 and just coming into this wonderful space. I call it a village of love actually. It's a family-oriented festival. I think over 6,000 beings come together for a week every year. And I get the beautiful invitation to come and team up with Milabo and offer experiences in the neo-tantric tent. So many of the beings that I work with and that I meet in these beautiful places talk to me about the challenges, the stresses, the depression, the anxiety, the struggles that they have with connecting, and also the lack of having the tools that we often need in order to feel, in order to be able to express our emotions, to be able to speak our truth. When you go on the journey of Tantra or Neo-Tantra, you go on this journey, you have to face all of the bullshit. And it's gonna be a bit painful. But on the other side, it's gonna be fun! I love it! Gonna feel the bliss of life! Gonna have multiple orgasms for days! Swing from the chandeliers! Everywhere we walk, people are gonna be going, oh! Brotherhood of men. There's something very beautiful when men come together. So beautiful. It's like there's such a level of strength and connection, trust. And it's like when you see them together, then the competition goes. There's like a real sense of, well, we call it brotherhood, no? Where we actually want to be with each other. But one of the biggest problems is we haven't had men's initiations, real initiations. We've had like pseudo initiations. They don't get to the depth. So today we have a bit of time with the brothers. And I think where so much of the violence is happening in the world is because we didn't trust our brothers.
It allowed us to expose ourselves in a way that I've never experienced before. To allow a group of men to come together and have true, honest conversation without fear of retribution or fear of competition.
Thank you so much. The love of the Polish beings and the curiosity and the sincerity of their inquiry, that's been my experience anyway, of really diving full in, yeah. That's what it feels like. They're diving full in and we're going for it. And that fills me up, you know? I love it. So here we are at the backstage of Wibracje Festival 2024. And I've been beautifully invited to go on and share, wake the Tantra up, how to just come alive, how to feel, how to connect to love. And yeah. And we'll see how it goes. It's a festival, so it's more about like enlivening them for the morning, giving them a few seeds. And also maybe today I want to just clarify a little bit of distinction the way I perceive Tantra, Neo-Tantra, just because there's a lot of confusion around that. And let's see how it goes. It's always unpredictable. I feel very tired. I didn't sleep very good. I had fever and I'm feeling anxious, so.
But that's your truth.
Yeah, that's my truth. And Monica's with me. Monica, come. This is my beloved friend Monica, who's going to be my translator, and we both have a little bit of fever.
But we're going to do it epically.
Yes.
Good luck, guys.
We're going to take the fever with us.
Yes, we'll ride on it.
And transmute it into love. The base of Tantra, Neo-Tantra, is meditation and presence. It is a journey of self-realization. Journey of truth, you could say, but uncovering your truth. It's a journey of pleasure, and it's a very challenging journey because you have to face all the parts of you that are conditioned and are not true. And that can be very painful actually. When we feel the pain transforms into pleasure. So we don't push the pain away. So I don't want this, I don't want this. No, I just want to have pleasure. I want to avoid the pain. Yeah, I'm okay. I take drugs, I snort cocaine, I drink alcohol. Everything's okay. Woo-hoo. We want to transform a culture of suffering and violence and separation into a culture of unification, solidarity, co-creation.
I could really feel that intimacy with people, and Simon brings this space of safeness and authenticity. And I'm just so grateful that I can open my heart in his space and by his expression, by his words, be inspired to open myself as well.
When I was a child, I also struggled and I also been really traumatized. So Simon's workshop brought today and show me that it's okay to say no, and I am allowed to say no, and I'm also allowed to put my boundaries the way I feel is right with me. People suffer from depressions and different problems, and workshops like that shows that we all one and we can share and we don't have to be afraid of expressing ourselves.
When you don't breathe, your body is not activated. When you don't breathe, your concentration goes out of the tent. The more you breathe, the more the erotic energy moves around your body. The breath is the erotic energy. A moment, we're going to be just shaking like this, and we're going to breathe with the straw breath. The out breath will just be simply, ah. Your eyes can be closed, and you're going to be shaking from the knees. It's coming through here. No stiff, you can't shake like this. This is not shaking. This is not shaking. Shaking is this. Notice I do this with my hands. It's cultivated energy, drinking it up. Sometimes people say to me, why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you on this path? And really, that is being the journey of what I call from crime to the divine, from burglar to Buddha. The journey from fear into love. That really is the journey of transformation, inner transformation. So what I also love is when I'm at these different festivals and events, and I get to share my story. Get to share my story of coming out of the density of those environments and how those environments impacted me and impacted my subconscious and impacted my behaviors and my personal reality. And then how through certain choices along the way, key choice points, I was able to make a decision that best served me and it enabled me to make periodic transformations. And now it's a beautiful, because it's not about dwelling on that story or that story holding me captive anymore. I freed myself from the chains of the past. I freed myself from those prisons. And now I can share the story as an invitation of others owning their story, loving themselves, and then transforming themselves so they can also start to write a new story, whatever that is for them. But more often than not, it will be a story of joy, of exuberance, of aliveness, of peace, of love, of connection. And everyone, I've met people here this week on this festival that have phenomenal stories, brave stories, courageous stories in real density, real life challenges. And they've shared them with me. I share my story to inspire you to free yourself from the past and take full responsibility to write the new story. You are the writer, the producer, the author, the lead actor, the director of your movie. So what movie are you writing? But the message is always the invitation to come inside, to transform from the inside out. But if you're watching this video and you've watched this far, you know what your soul needs. Follow that little voice, follow that call of that intuitive knowing, and go let your soul shine.